what are people looking for and what is not being offered? You know, where are the opportunities? And the burgers came about. Yeah. The hardest initial part was the negotiation, was dealing and talking with locals. They're very wary of foreigners. I went and I knocked on the door of the owners of the place where I have my restaurant. So it took almost 6 months for the son of the owner to say, okay, I'm going to let you sit at the table and talk to my mom and convince her. So that was the hard part. The easy part was the collaboration. Not that it was easy to get it set and everything, but I really brought together what I think is just an amazing team. I ended up hiring a local accountant who is Isla. I also hired an administrator, and she runs my day-to-day operations, my cash flow, my licenses, and everything. And today, actually, I got the Fiscalia, the city hall people to come to my place. And it was a 5-minute visit because I had all my paperwork through. I have a burger place. What do I need to make burgers? Meat. I did all these tastings and all these focus study groups to find the right combination. I need to use brisket and bone-in ribeye as my blend, right? And I bring it from Monterrey, Mexico, because I wanted it to be a Mexican product. I start my operations and I do all my pricing, my cost structure and everything. And my meat, the meat that I use has gone up since the bottleneck of the supply chain because of COVID. My meat has gone up in price 285%. And if I didn't have a solid business structure where I could move about, maybe create new specials, focus on some bar specials. I'm launching a new appetizer menu for the high season, things that give me different lines of revenue. I'll be out of business by now. I never increased my prices since I opened. Dealing with suppliers is the hardest thing. I'll put right next to it finding labor, but because I'm small and it's almost like a family operation, and I recruit based on energy and fit, I haven't really had that much of a problem. But I'm basically working I wake up at 6:30 or 7, and I turn my phone on about 8. I start on the phone with suppliers, with employees, with my team, with my chef, everything, with my waiters. Then I get to the restaurant around 6, 5. I bartend most nights now because I don't have a bartender. But when I get one, I would just be at the restaurant, meeting and greeting people. Then I stay until close most days now because I'm bartending, and I close around 11:30. And I'm back at my house around midnight. I'm in the process of setting up my business with an HR department and proper contracts and everything for everyone. I pay taxes on the payroll every other month. It's every 2 months you pay taxes on payroll. But the pay itself, it's cash. I give it to them. And the taxes that I pay on payroll is on top of the salary that I give them. Salaries here are quite low, to be honest. What my chef makes in a year, it blows my mind. Okay. It's very low. So I give them cash and I give them bonuses as well. And obviously just about every one of them makes tips. So that's always a daily occurrence. Always think about your why, right? Why do you want to do this? And understand that it won't be smooth sailing always. 2 things. One is the time I spend with my guests, that become friends, and seeing them come back and building relationships with them. That's 1. 2, it's empowering and seeing my team grow personally, professionally. That's not easy at all.
but that is very rewarding.
To watch the full 20-minute interview with Gustavo, visit www.liveandworkinparadisetoday.com.